Hey guys, this thing is got a new camera and it's the size of my head. You can see. How are ya? Welcome back to another video, guys. Yeah, this one's a bit all over the shop. I just finished training. I didn't like do a full voiceover or anything. I'm gonna do a voiceover instead of just like talking in the gym, because sometimes I just like to get to work and not think too much, so and talk and stuff like that. So this video is a bit different, but I'm just gonna now try to just push out as much content as I can. I got the new camera. I did have the DJI. That was shit. So yeah, I don't know. Just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. So we're now onto the Sony. Got the A7S III, and now it's time for the content to get real. And I'm very excited to show you guys my training, my life, what I get up to on a day-to-day. I'm unemployed, so I'm a massive bum, but I'm just going to show you what I get up to. And yeah, enjoy the session, guys. Today was chest and back, and there will be a lot more videos in the future, just training, lifestyle, talking a bit more about my coaching, as I am an online coach now and I do coaching. So if you would also like to be coached, please reach out to me via Instagram and I will be in touch with you. But enough talking, enough jumbling, mumbo jumbo. Get into the session. And if you guys do enjoy this video, if you could like and subscribe, as it really helps me out, that'd be great. And enjoy the video, guys. What was that intro? Today, guys, we've got a chest and back workout, and I'm just going to talk about, give you guys an update, what's been happening, everything that's sort of changed over the last sort of 3 to 4 years. Like, a lot has changed. Don't want to go too deep and make it too depressing, but it's just been a wild couple of years, between losing my mum, a few other personal issues, family stuff, mental health stuff that I was going through, but we're on the other side now. That's the main thing. And training is amazing. It's probably the best it's been in a long time. To be honest, it is the best it's been, and that's because my head's clear. And now I'm an online coach, so literally just living my dream. I've wanted to do this for so long, but I just never really had the balls to go all in. But now that is changed, so I'll go more into detail in the future, but I just want to focus on the positive side, positive things now, guys. Enough shit has happened. So between losing my mom, we've had I don't want to go too deep, but it's just we're on to the brighter side now, so that's good. But as I said, I'll talk more about it later on in the future, but right now we're focusing just on getting humongous and also staying lean and getting fit. And also, guys, if you are interested in online coaching, I am taking on actually a couple of free clients. I've got 10 in my roster at the moment, but I'm going to go until 15 for the free clients, so I've got 5 more spots. So if you are interested, then reach out via Instagram and I'll get you hooked up to my Everfit software, and you'll have training, nutrition, one-to-one check-ins. You'll get video reviews with me every single week as well. So I'll be on your ass like your mother. So be on you 24/7. So guys, for the workout, we did chest and back. I start my back days, depends on what the workout is. But either way, if I've got back involved, then I'm always hitting deadlifts, just because I don't know, something about pulling from the floor feels really good, and you just you feel like a man, so it's good. After that, so I started with deadlifts. I supersetted that with some pull-ups, 3 sets of each, and then I went into this prime chest supported row, and this row is insane. The contraction on the back is just next level, and this gym's got everything that I need, and really nice people as well. So I'm really grateful to be in this environment now, training around like-minded individuals who just want to get better, so it's really good. And watching some of the guys train in this gym, they are massive, and they train really hard. So I'm also learning about training techniques, training styles, so I can then go and apply that to my own clients if it works, and I can trial it myself. And
I'm sort of like my own guinea pig, you know. And then if it works, I can put it on to other clients. If not, then we don't do it. But we did 3 sets of this just to you know, get get the lats warm and get the back moving and get some blood into there. But yeah, so heavy row. Um, what do I have here? 2 plates and a 10 at the top. So the prime machines are very different. You can load them in different directions. So like if you can go mid range, short range, and the long range. So the middle range, if you can see just the 2 big plates, that's gonna make the machine sort of even be even everywhere. What the fuck is this English, bro? It's gonna make it feel like it's even everywhere. And then the top 2 plates that are just there, they're like the how do I put it? It's the contracted position, so it's gonna be harder in the contracted position where that is. So that's why it's really good, especially for hypertrophy. Talking some shit there with Cameron. He's an absolute weapon. I watch him train as well, and he does like these supersets where he'll do like chest heavy bench, and then he'll go into like a heavy pull up, no rest. Like he's a monster. So that's what I mean about being around, people with a just wanting to be better and do better. It really does shape your future and help with just figuring out like what you want to do with your life. Your environment shapes who you are. So yeah, I'm sort of rambling here, but we'll just keep this going. So second set, yeah, I think I did 27 and a half. So this one was a bit heavy just because I slept like shit the night before. Didn't have my pre-workout meal, so was training fasted as well. But yeah, I love this movement, guys. Put your back or put your chest all the way over the pad, and then you just get the best contraction in the upper back. But there's many ways to skin a cat. This movement isn't the best. There's another movement that could be better for you, but you just got to find what works for you. So if that makes sense, I'm trying to do this all. It's the first time I've done a voiceover in forever, so please forgive me. And then we just did a drop set. So we go from 27 and a half down to I think this is the 15s or the 12s, just to burn out the back. Are drop sets bad? I don't know. I don't care. I like them because it just feels good and it burns the muscle more, I guess, and it might not be the best for hypertrophy, and there's a lot of people that will say don't do drop sets, but I enjoy them, so I'm going to keep doing them. And I find when I stick to things that I enjoy, I tend to get better results because I put more effort into the things that I enjoy. So yeah, this is the third set. This form is really bad, but I'm quite fatigued here, guys. As I was saying before, like so much shit's been going on in my personal life, so I haven't been able to get like the best sleep all the time. So yeah, that's going to change very soon, and I'm going to make sure that there's no excuses with that. So final set, boom. And then we move from here into a flat dumbbell press now. So we go into the chest portion of the workout, and here we've got some flat dumbbell presses. So this is my favorite chest movement, to be fair. These along with weighted dips, and I'm trying to really focus on keeping my elbows tucked in, so I'm not flaring my elbows and getting a lot of tension in my front delt. I'm trying to make sure that it goes into the chest only. That was a good set there. Then a superset of that with some pull downs. I think I did another back exercise after this, but back's a weak point for me, so I'm just trying to hammer the volume. Low volume versus high volume, fatigue management, blah blah blah. I do not give a fuck. Just train hard, eat a lot of good food, and sleep, and then the rest will work itself out. Obviously, you don't want to be like burning yourself into the ground, but I truly believe if you train hard and you eat enough, like to fuel what you're doing, you'll be fine. And obviously, resting is very important as well. So getting your sleep, it's essential, and you keep on top of all those things, you can train hard consistently all the time without fearing overtraining. I believe truly that overtraining, unless you're doing like marathons every day along with lifting full body, you could get rhabdo, yeah, but like overtraining's rare, guys. It's like people these days, they don't do enough, and people are doing recovery techniques and ice baths and stuff, but like I look at their training routines, like they're prioritizing the sauna and the ice bath instead of actually training, it just baffles me, because training is what gets you the results, not the fucking sauna and the ice bath. Like, what are you recovering from? You know what I mean? Like, if you're only doing a couple of walks and, you're doing a little high rocks class and then, I need recovery. No, you don't. You need sleep and good food. That's going to take you much further than an ice bath. But, yeah, sorry, it's another ramble. But, here we've got a, lat pull down. So, this one here, I did a drop set, as you guys can see. I think this is the last set as well. Quick adjustment there. Just these straps are kind of pissing me off too. I need to get some new straps. But yeah, sorry, a few rambles. But get used to it, because we're gonna be doing a lot more. So yeah, started here. I finished here with lat pull downs. Went back into the dumbbell presses. I think I can't remember. It was feeling really good, both of them. So I think I did like 3 to 4 sets of both, maybe 5. I don't know. I just kept going, just because it feels good. Like, if something's feeling really good, keep doing it. If your program says 2 sets, and those 2 sets feel amazing, and you want to do another one, fuck, go for it. Who cares? Like, it's not gonna hurt. I mean, if you train like a Gronk and the form's really bad, you might hurt yourself. But if you're keeping form tight and you're sticking to the rep range and the intensity, you'll be absolutely fine. Don't be afraid to chuck an extra set here and there. You don't have to go by the logbook all the time. Me personally, I only track my main compound lifts, like, to make sure that I'm getting stronger each week. But for the rest of the shit, like, lateral raises, bicep curls, I just do what feels good, and I just go as hard as I can, really. Here we've got chest-supported T-bar rows, the Atlantis machine. Now, this is the second time that I've used this, so I am trying to get used to it. It's like feet. I'm a downy, Jesus. I'm trying to figure out my foot placement. Sorry, to see like what feels better on the back. But yeah, I think I got it figured out now. Then we moved from that to a chest fly. So I did 2 sets of that T-bar row, just 2 top sets. And then now we've got some machine flies. This is the second chest movement. So we went from flat dumbbell presses into flies. This is also my first time recording in the gym with my new camera. So like all the exercises and stuff, this isn't the basic structure I would stick to a workout. Ideally, I'd like to just do back first and then go into my chest, instead of like, doing all these supersets and shit. But it was quite late, and also I was getting very hungry, and I was trying to do like a lot of different things at the same time. So I was just filming like the sets as much as I can. What? That doesn't make sense. I was supersetting as much as I can with most sets, just because I wanted to like, get home and eat before I think it was like 11 p.m. here. So I wanted to get home and eat and, get some good sleep. But yeah, this machine here got me a nice pump. So I think I was like flexing to get like a YouTube, an Instagram reel. But when I look back, it just looked like shit. So anyway, keep trying. Then we went back. Oh no, this was the second set of the last exercise that I was showing and talking about. So yeah, this was that second set here. Change the camera angle. This is a brand new camera, guys, as well. So I'm trying to like figure out white balance and ISO and all these kind of things, which I don't really understand yet. So I'm trying to get used to all of that. But yeah, this is like such a nice machine, and yeah, getting used to it all. Take it to failure, baby. You always got to take that shit to failure. That's where the growth happens. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think just sort of like getting my breath back and thinking about life. And then we went into this is the second set of the machine fly. Change the camera angle, trying to figure out white balance and ISO. And Jay, if you're watching this, can you please help me, brother? Thank you. My mate Jaden's a videographer. He's been doing this for ages, or not ages actually, only about a year or 2, but it looks like he's been doing it for ages because his work is incredible. So if you guys are looking for a videographer, by the way, as well, look at JFit Media. Great bloke, and also just a hard worker. Like I've really like barely. I think I've only met a handful of people who just do shit like he does, gets on with it, even if he's feeling tired, whatever. So hats off to you, Jay. Shout out to Jay. But yeah. So if you're listening to this, Jay, I need you to teach me white balance and shit. Thanks, bro. Also, guys, I'm filming in a cafe, so if I like stop talking for a second, that's why. But yeah, in case some person like walks past, I don't wanna cause a scene just because I've got my laptop out, like everything on the table. I look like a bit of a, I don't know, like I'm taking up the whole cafe. So yeah, sorry, it's another ramble. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Machine flies here. So main point is with this is I'm trying to imagine like I'm trying to hug somebody. So I'm trying to drive my elbows together instead of thinking about driving my hands together. If you think about trying to hug somebody, what that's going to do is that's going to create more sort of contraction into the chest. So you'll see here, I'm stretching out as much as I can, but I'm pulling with my elbows. I am, moving around and stuff quite a bit just because I'm still getting used to all of these machines in this brand new amazing gym. So bear with me while the form's looking a little bit rusty because I'm, getting used to these beautiful machines. I've always trained, at like Anytime Fitness or my the first gym I ever trained at was Titan Fitness in Coogee, which used to be incredible, and it still is, but it's just not really like a bodybuilding gym anymore. It's sort of like a high rocks gym, so I don't really like high. I love the training, don't get me wrong, but I just much prefer bodybuilding training because high rocks training, in my opinion, is sort of like it doesn't really have any, like it's great, but it doesn't have much of like a progression scheme. Like you can't really get too strong. You just get decent at running and decent at kettlebell swings, and I don't really give a fuck about that, to be honest. I want to be just a weapon in every way I can. So that's in the gym, that's training with heavy weight, controlled hypertrophy, and then outside, sprinting, the occasional long run, because you've got to keep your VO2 max and you've got to get your zone 2 in. But I try to focus on weight training because that's the base for everything, and that's what I try to teach my clients. Is strength training is where everything happens. If you want to build up your metabolic rate and be able to sit on your ass and burn more calories at rest, build muscle, because muscle requires more calories than fat at rest. The body burns more. So if you have more muscle on you, your body needs way more calories to fuel that muscle and to keep it there. So build the muscle, guys. Don't jump into these trends of like high rocks and fucking this and that and fatigue management. Like, just stick to your basics, stick to what works for you. If you enjoy, like, say you prefer a single leg extension instead of a double leg extension, and Sally in the gym tells you to do a single leg extension because it's better, then wait, what? No. Fuck, shut up, bro. If let me go back. If Sally says, right, do a double leg extension, it feels better, but you prefer a single leg extension, and you do the double leg extension, but the single leg extension feels better for you, but you still do the double leg extension. Why? If the single leg extension's working for you, then that means that your body mechanics prefer that. So stick with that, progress on it, and get better. That's like everything in life, even the job that you don't like. I was at a job before working at, I'm not going to say where I was, but I felt like a slave for them, I was working my ass off, my health was going down into the shitter. So I quit, and I felt better, and I made my own decision, and I did it, and now I'm an online coach, and if I listened to what everyone else was telling me, and certain people were saying, oh no, you gotta be in the real world, bro, you gotta work a 9 to 5, fuck off. Like, no, this is life now. Life's changed. Like, our generation has changed. So if I listened to those people, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now and recording these videos for you guys and living like a content creator, I guess. So yeah, sorry guys, a massive ramble just on a bunch of shit, but get used to videos like this because I love talking to you guys, and I like just sharing my thoughts, I guess, and this is a really easy way for me to just like talk what's in my brain, because my brain's got a lot of shit, like it thinks a lot, and I like to expand on that, and if I can inspire or help just like one person, like my job is done. So yeah, I'm really excited for the future, guys, and to just keep producing content for you. Content in the future will just be a mix of like, these kind of videos, voiceovers, gym vlogs. I'll also do like a couple of just, like YouTube, just YouTube content. Like, stuff that I've always wanted to do, you know, like showing you guys my recipes, what I get up to like on a rest day, you know, my lifestyle, vlogs, yeah, just heaps of vlogs to be honest, showing my life, showing you guys how my coaching works, stuff like that. And yeah, guys, all right. Oh, big burp. That's enough from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And here's just the last drop set on this beautiful, beautiful Strive chest press. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all.